Welcome, dear readers, to another electrifying edition of TV Day's Drama Digest. Buckle up as we dive headfirst into the stormy seas of Salem, where secrets unravel, hearts shatter, and the truth is as slippery as ever. If you missed the September 25th episode of Days of Our Lives, fear not, we're here to unpack every jaw-dropping moment with all the drama, emotion, and intrigue you crave. From courtroom confessions to hidden truths, this episode delivered a roller coaster of emotions that left us all gasping. Let's break it down, scene by scene, as we explore the tangled web of lies, love, and betrayal that defines life in Salem. Gwen's eavesdropping sparks a firestorm. The episode opens with a moment that sets the stage for chaos. Gwen Rizek, ever the master of overhearing what she shouldn't, catches a shocking conversation between Leo Stark and Javi Hernandez. The topic? A verdict that rocks Gwen to her core, innocent. The courtroom drama surrounding E.J. DiMera's shooting has reached its climax, and the word innocent echoes in Gwen's mind like a thunderclap. Her heart races as she processes the implications. Who's innocent? And what does this mean for the tangled relationships in Salem? Without missing a beat, Gwen storms off to confront E.J., her eyes blazing with a mix of betrayal and curiosity. The air crackles with tension as she demands answers. E.J., ever the smooth operator, offers an apology that feels more like a performance than genuine remorse. His polished demeanor hides a storm of guilt, and as Gwen presses him, we see a flicker of unease in his eyes. "What I did was done," he says cryptically, his voice low and measured. But what did he do? The ambiguity hangs heavy, leaving Gwen and us wondering what secrets E.J. is guarding. Is he protecting himself or someone else entirely? The camera lingers on his face, and we know this is far from over. Kristen's confession. A mother's sacrifice or a dangerous lie? Across town, Kristen DiMera is drowning in her own drama, her world crumbling under the weight of her choices. In a gut-wrenching scene, we find her in tears, her mascara-streaked face a stark contrast to her usual icy composure. The reason? Brady Black, the man she's loved and lost more times than we can count, has just turned her world upside down. Kristen's sudden confession, that she was the one who shot E.J., has left Brady reeling. The revelation comes out of nowhere, a bombshell that shatters the fragile trust between them. Brady, his brow furrowed with confusion, demands answers. "Why now, Kristen? Why confess to something that doesn't add up?" he asks, his voice thick with frustration. Kristen's story is flimsy at best. She claims she pulled the trigger, but the details are vague, her words tripping over themselves as she tries to maintain the facade. To the police, she's resolute, sticking to her fabricated tale with a fierceness that only a mother protecting her child could muster. And that child is Rachel, the innocent caught in the crossfire of her parents' chaos. Kristen's true motive becomes clear. She's shielding Rachel, who, in a heartbreaking twist, is the real culprit behind E.J.'s shooting. The weight of this secret is crushing Kristen, but she'd rather face prison than let her daughter bear the consequences of a moment Rachel doesn't even remember. The camera zooms in on Kristen's trembling hands as she clutches a photo of Rachel, her resolve hardening. But Brady isn't buying it. His instincts scream that something's off, and he's not wrong. The question looms, why can't Kristen trust Brady with the truth? Her refusal to come clean is only making things worse, piling lie upon lie until the foundation of their family threatens to collapse. Rachel's heartbreak, a child caught in the crossfire. Speaking of Rachel, the young girl is about to face a devastating blow. When she learns of Kristen's confession and the looming specter of her mother's return to prison, her world shatters. Rachel's confusion is palpable. Her mother lied before, so why should she believe this confession now? The pain in her eyes is almost too much to bear as she grapples with the betrayal. Enter Marlena Evans, Salem's resident pillar of strength, who steps in to comfort her granddaughter. Marlena's approach is delicate, her voice soothing as she tries to ease Rachel's pain. But how do you explain a mother's sacrifice to a child who's already been through so much? Rachel's questions come fast and furious. Why is Mom lying again? What's she hiding? Marlena, ever the skilled psychiatrist, treads carefully, knowing the truth about Rachel's role in the shooting could destroy her. The scenes between them are tender yet fraught, with Marlena choosing her words like a tightrope walker navigating a storm. She offers love and reassurance, but the weight of the secret hangs heavy. Rachel's hurt runs deep, and Marlena's heart breaks as she realizes there's no easy way to shield her from the pain. Chad's suspicions and EJ's deceptions. Meanwhile, Chad DiMera is sniffing out trouble. Something about Kristen's confession doesn't sit right with him, and his instincts are on high alert. Chad's no stranger to the DiMera family's penchant for secrets, and he's determined to get to the bottom of this one. His scenes with EJ are a masterclass in subtle tension, Chad's probing questions met with EJ's calculated deflections. EJ, desperate to keep Rachel's involvement under wraps, throws up a smokescreen, distracting Chad with half-truths and charm. The dynamic between the brothers is electric, each man trying to outmaneuver the other. Chad's suspicion grows with every evasive answer, but EJ's too clever to let the truth slip. "You're hiding something," Chad says, his voice low and accusatory. EJ's smile is all teeth, a predator's grin. "Aren't we all?" he replies, and the camera cuts away, leaving us to wonder how long EJ can keep this charade going before Chad uncovers the truth. Kat's updates and a tangled web of lies. Over at the hospital, Kat Green is dealing with her own drama. She's got updates on Rafe Hernandez's condition, and the news isn't great. Rafe's recovery is slow, and the weight of his situation hangs over Kat like a dark cloud. In a quiet moment, she confides in Rafe about the James explanation she gave Chad to cover up her suspicious soup delivery. The lie was quick thinking on her part, but now she's trapped in a web of her own making. Rafe, still weak but sharp as ever, raises an eyebrow. "You sure Chad bought it?" he asks, his voice raspy but laced with concern. Kat's not sure, and that uncertainty gnaws at her. The soup delivery was meant to be a simple gesture, but Chad's questions have turned it into something more sinister. As she recounts the conversation to Rafe, we see her confidence waver. The camera lingers on her face, capturing the flicker of doubt in her eyes. Is Chad onto her? And what does this mean for her already complicated relationships in Salem? Kat's story is a slow burn, but the tension is building, and we can't wait to see where it leads. Leo and Gwen, a friendship on the brink. The episode's emotional crescendo comes with a cold, cutting encounter between Leo Stark and Gwen Rizek. Once close friends, their bond has frayed under the weight of past betrayals, and this confrontation is the breaking point. Leo, ever the optimist, tries to mend fences, his usual charm dialed up to 11. But Gwen is having none of it. Her words are sharp, each one landing like a dagger as she lashes out at Leo and issues a warning about his relationship with Javi. "You think you can just waltz back into my life like nothing happened?" Gwen snaps, her voice trembling with anger. Leo's face falls, his usual wit failing him in the face of her fury. The scene is raw and unfiltered, a clash of two people who once meant the world to each other. Gwen's warning to Leo and Javi is laced with venom. She doesn't trust their relationship, and she's not afraid to say it. Javi, caught in the middle, tries to defuse the situation, but Gwen's on a warpath, and nothing will stop her from speaking her mind. As the confrontation ends, Leo is left reeling, his heart heavy with the realization that their friendship may be beyond repair. The camera follows Gwen as she storms off, her face a mask of resolve, but we catch a glimpse of tears in her eyes. Is she pushing Leo away to protect herself, or is there something deeper at play? The ambiguity is delicious, and it sets the stage for more drama to come. The heart of Salem, a town built on secrets. As the episode draws to a close, we're left with a tapestry of interconnected stories, each one more gripping than the last. Salem is a town built on secrets, and this episode proves that no one is immune to their consequences. From Kristen's desperate bid to protect Rachel to Gwen's fiery confrontation with Leo, every moment is charged with emotion and intrigue. The characters we love and love to hate are navigating a minefield of lies, and the fallout promises to be explosive. For those who missed this heart-pounding episode, don't worry, you can catch up with the full video recap on our TV Days Drama Digest channel. We've got all the juicy details, from the courtroom drama to the hospital bedside confessions, ready for you to dive into. And if you're as hooked as we are, let us know in the comments what you think will happen next. Will Kristen's lie hold up under scrutiny? Can Chad uncover the truth about Rachel? And will Gwen and Leo ever find their way back to each other? Salem is a town where nothing stays buried for long, and we're on the edge of our seats waiting to see what secrets will surface next. Until then, keep your eyes on Days of Our Lives and your hearts in Salem. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.